Good morning, children. Welcome to class 4 Social Studies. Today we are going to learn a new chapter, chapter 5, Our State. In this chapter, we will learn about our country, India, states and capitals, union territories and capitals, then important cities, major landforms, climate, and occupations. Okay, these things that we will learn in this chapter. So, we all know that India is our country and it is a very big country and it extends from north to south, north Jammu and Kashmir to south Kanyakumari, and its total length is length from north to south is 3200 kilometers, and we know that more than 1.26 billion of people living in India. India is the second largest country in terms of population. First largest country is China. Then after China, India is the second largest country in terms of population. 1.26 billion of people living in India. Okay. Then most of Indian people work in villages. That means our country, India, is an agricultural country. Then we have 28 states now and 9 union territories. Earlier we had 20 union states and 7 union territories. One state, that is the Jammu and Kashmir, is removed from the state list, and Jammu and Kashmir is now a union territory, and one more union territory is there, Ladakh. Okay. So we have 28 states and 9 union territories, and people from different culture, religion live here. Then next, to maintain discipline, peace, security, all this, we have a government. That means the power of our country is in the hands of a government. It is a selected government. That means it is the duty of the government to select it is duty of the people to select a government through voting, and it is the duty of the government to protect the people of our country, or to safeguard the welfare of the people of our country. Okay, then we have 28 states that we have already learned that now, and this 28 states has its own capital city, and the main offices of the state government are located in the city. And we have two type of governments, that is the central government and the state government. So central government or the union government, that is located in New Delhi, that is the main government. And this India is divided into 28 states, and these 28 states also have their own government, and that government is known as state government. Okay, so each state has its own capital, and the capital city, main offices of the state government are located in the capital city. Okay, and there are some small areas that are the union territories that are not included in the state, and they do not have their own government, and these union territories are directly under the control of the central government. Okay, so we have two type of government, central government and state governments. One central government or union government is there, that is located in New Delhi, and 28 states are there, so therefore 28 state government also we have. Okay, these two type of government. Then the location of the state. Okay, so we all know that we have 28 states and 9 union territories, and the capital cities are also marked in the map. Okay, so here is a map shown, and in this map we can see all the states and union territories and their capitals, and this map is known as political map. That means a map shows countries political divisions. That means states, its capitals, then union territories and capitals, and their boundaries. Such map is called political map. Okay, so this is a political map, and in this political map we can see all the states, capitals, union territories and their capitals. Okay, then now we will learn about the states. Okay, so we know that Rajasthan is the largest state of India, and Goa is the smallest state, that we have already learned in the previous class, right? Then this Uttar Pradesh is the only state in India having maximum number of neighboring states. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, that is located in north. So the capital of Uttar Pradesh is Lucknow, and this Uttar Pradesh has the maximum number of neighboring states, and that means this Uttar Pradesh shares its border with 9 bordering states, and these bordering states are Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Rajasthan, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Bihar. Chhattisgarh, Bihar and Jharkhand. Okay, 9 neighboring states. Clear? So Uttar Pradesh is the largest state that shares border with 9 bordering states. These 9 bordering states are Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Rajasthan, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar and Jharkhand. Then the next position is, that is Chhattisgarh and Assam. Chhattisgarh and Assam shares their border with 7 states. Okay, these are UP, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Goa and Gujarat. Then this Karnataka shares border with Goa, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Then Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh are 4 Indian states which share their border with 5 neighboring states. Okay, so which are the 4 Indian states? They share their border with 5 neighboring states: Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Okay, these shares their border with 5 neighboring states. Clear? Then Telangana and Odisha share border with 4 neighboring states. Then Meghalaya and Sikkim share their border with only 1 state. Meghalaya and Sikkim are the only 2 states in India which share border with only 1 state. That is, Meghalaya's neighboring state is Assam and Sikkim's neighboring state is West Bengal. Clear? Meghalaya has only 1 neighboring state, that is Assam, and Sikkim has only 1 neighboring state, that is West Bengal. Clear, all of you? So Uttar Pradesh has 9 neighboring states. Then Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand has 7 neighboring states. Then Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh, they share their border with 5 neighboring states. Then Telangana and Odisha share their border with 4 neighboring states, but Meghalaya and Sikkim shares their border with only 1 neighboring states. Clear? So read this portion well. Okay, this paragraph and look at the map also. Look at the map given in your book and you can understand it more clearly, all the states and their bordering states. Okay, next is the neighboring states and water bodies. We know that our country India is surrounded by 3 water bodies at 3 places. That means west, south and east. West, Arabian Sea; south, Indian Ocean; and east, Bay of Bengal. Okay, so that is why India is called a peninsula. What is a peninsula? A peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water bodies on 3 sides. India's northern part is covered with mountain ranges, that is the Himalayan mountain ranges, and these 3 places, these 3 borders are bordered by 3 water bodies, that is Arabian Sea in the west, Indian Ocean in the south and Bay of Bengal in the east. Then inland water bodies are also there. The main inland water bodies, inside water bodies are Ganga River and Brahmaputra River and the West Coast Canal, that are the inland water bodies. Okay, then Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean and Arctic Oceans are the other oceans. Okay, so these are all part of this Indian Ocean. Okay, clear, all of you? So next, the names of states and their capitals are given in your page number 40 and 41. So all of you have to read the names of the states and their capital, and you have to write the states and capital in your copy. Clear? 28 states and their capital in your copy you have to write. Then 9 union territories also given there. Only 7 union territories are given and you have to add 2 more, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. I will read the union territories and their capital. It is given in page number 41. Andaman and Nicobar Islands capital is Port Blair. Chandigarh, its capital is Chandigarh. And Dadra and Nagar Haveli's capital is Silvassa. Daman and Diyu's capital is Daman. Lakshadweep's capital is Kavaratti. Delhi, its capital is National Capital Territory of Delhi. Puducherry, its capital is Puducherry. Then Jammu and Kashmir, its capital is Jammu and Srinagar. Then Ladakh, its capital is Leh. Okay. So these are all about the union territories and states. Okay. So read this chapter till here and learn the states and their capitals and write the states and their capitals in your copy. Okay, classwork copy. Clear all of you? Next portion we will learn is the important cities of India. That I will explain in the next video. Okay, bye.